What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler, and this all-star football video is brought to you by the fine folks at Naples Rib Company, and all of our football coverage is sponsored by the Terry Donahue Memorial California Showcase, the largest free recruiting event in the state. And it's time for some February football, the return of the 605 All-Star Game. It's been almost a decade since this game has been played, but we love getting these local teams together. We're focused on the South All-Stars, players from the Moore League, plus schools in Compton, Lakewood, and Cerritos. Head coach Romeo Pelham coming off a Moore League championship season with the Milliken Rams, leading the South All-Stars. The quarterbacks for the South, Mikaele Fitu Akui from Dominguez and Charlie Lopez from Artesia. They'll be throwing it to skill guys like Xavier Jones from Milliken, who we've seen a lot in our highlight videos, and just a great scene for this game at Downey High. It started back in 1967, has a ton of local history, but it hasn't been played since 2017, so excited to get back out there. And on the second play of the game, Jonathan Weston throws on the Coach Carter soundtrack. Y'all want it with the South Side. Interception for the Poly Jackrabbit, getting in early. And Weston actually a legacy in this game. His pops was a 605 All-Star playing for Wilson back in the day. So a pretty good way to start it. And yeah, we already know. Long Beach, way to get to it. Offense goes right to work. Fitu Akui is going to hit Jones on the wheel down to the 5-yard line. And then X. He's going to see a little traffic, but he'll get around that no problem, waltzing into the end zone behind a familiar set of blockers. It's 7-0 South in less than 2 minutes. That's how you start off the ball game. And that South defense continues to cause havoc. Damian Matau from Poly and Terrell Dolberry from Milliken combining for that sack. And then just count the white shirts on the football right here. Absolutely nowhere to run the football. That front seven came to play for sure, and not much working through the air either. Mayfair's Naeem Tatum with the one-on-one coverage. And be careful where you lead your receiver with Nate Crawford lurking. Let's take 2 looks at this pass breakup. Look out. It's an all-star game, but they've still got pads on out there. And then Crawford in for the sack. Might want to put a hat on that kid. He balled out for the South defense, especially in the first half. More from him later. And you know Coach Pelham wants to take a shot, and the first one would connect. Fitu Akui with the strike to Mayfair's Max Mitchell. Out in the open, one man to beat, and he would do it. 66 yards to the crib. February is monsoon season. It's 14-0 South, just out here having a blast. And let's take a look from the Joe Kling Skycam. Mitchell going to run the crossing route. You can see the throw is right in that window between the linebacker and the corner. And then all Mitchell had to do was win the foot race, and he did. And we love a well-placed GoPro to get the team selly. They only had 2 practices together, but it's great to see that they got the Hadouken locked in. Just kids having fun. We love to see it, and the South was feeling confident.
Let's go, baby. They can't stop us, baby. South all day, baby.
Another Mayfair guy getting in there, CJ Johnson, with a nice run towards midfield. And then on 4th down, the conversion is going to be good. Milliken's Kato Keoanum is going to work his way through traffic and pick up that first down. Yep, got him. And then on the read option, Fitu Akui sends the defensive end chasing ghosts, and he'll keep it himself for the score. 21-0 South All-Stars on the final play of the first quarter. Everything's going right if you're rolling with the Long Beach guys. The North trying to get something going. Paramount running back Tyler Goodman and Thorough with a nice gain here as he's forced out of bounds. But that South defense would lock in. Capono Mao, usually we saw him play center for Milliken, but he makes a damn good defensive tackle as it turns out, getting in there for the tackle for loss. And the North, they try Weston again, but that seatbelt is still securely fastened. 21, not the right guy to test on this day. And just before half, I promised you more Nate Crawford, and there he is. Can anyone stop the Crow as he gets in for the interception? We have a rule on our videos that if you pick it, you got to 6 it. We probably should have explained that pregame. He's going to get brought down just inside the 5, but still a big play as he's going to get mobbed by his teammates. And the South All-Stars pitch a first half shutout. And we go to the locker room. They're leading 21-0 after that explosive opening quarter. Now we go to the second half, and the North does find the end zone as Pioneer High quarterback Amiri Resendiz is going to keep it himself for the score. Extra point was blocked, so it's 21-6. South still in the lead. And South had some big plays wiped off by penalties in the second half, including this deep shot from Lopez, who slings the pill to Deontay Dill, Compton High representer, but that play unfortunately would come back. And the North just still struggling to move the ball on that South run defense. Poly's Elijah Pooley showing off the range. And check out the beautiful form tackle here, going through the ball carrier and bringing him down. Yeah, that was a nice one. You can flex on him for that. South then getting a little tricky with this reverse. Milliken's Ethan Nodden ends up with it and gets into the red zone. And then he would be the target in the passing game. Watch him enter your screen, run this corner route, and then go up to haul it in. Third touchdown for Fitu Akui, as Nodden's going to hit the celly in the corner of the end zone, as the South put another touchdown on the board. And on the ensuing drive, this game is over. Weston peace. Jonathan Weston, his second interception as he waves goodbye to the crowd. Not sure why they messed around and kept challenging that kid, but he's like, hey, they let me get two. I don't know why they let me get two. The South All-Star is going to win this one. 29-14 is your final score. Just a really fun day at Downey High School. Artesia's Nate Crawford given the MVP for his great work on defense, and Coach Pelham bringing home the trophy for the South squad. We really hope we get to see this event continue. As we mentioned, a lot of fun and a great way to end high school football season. And you want coverage of all other sports in Long Beach, you're definitely in the right spot, the562.org.